Welcome back to Screams and Reels. I am your host, Trioxin Steve, and since tomorrow is Veterans Day, why not talk about one of the greatest horror movies back in 1986? Today, we're stepping through the front door of House. No, not Roadhouse, House. A cult classic that hides real pain under its twisted humor and rubber monsters. We're talking guilt, grief, and the kind of horror that doesn't need a monster under your bed because it's already in your head. Our story follows Roger Cobb, a decorated Vietnam veteran turned horror novelist. From the outside, he's a man with success and fans. But behind those tired eyes is a father who lost his son, a husband whose marriage fell apart, and a soldier still trapped in his own memories. When his eccentric Aunt Elizabeth dies under mysterious circumstance, Roger inherits her old Victorian-looking house, a house that she swore, little tongue twister there, was alive. Locals think she was crazy, but Roger, he's desperate for isolation to face his pain and maybe, just maybe, finish his new book. I can't talk today, it's Monday, about Vietnam War. But from the moment he crosses that threshold, something feels odd. The air is heavy, the mirrors linger too long, and the sound of his missing son's laughter echoing throughout the whole movie. This isn't your average haunted mansion. The house, in-house, get it, is practically living entity, a portal that feeds onto Roger's trauma. The doors open to impossible dimension, time stretches, memories twist, and the rules of reality just stop working. 1 minute, Roger's typing in his study, the next, a grotesque it's kind of odd to actually talk today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need my coffee. This grotesque, tentacled monster burst out like a closet, like something out of a horrible dream. Another night, he's dragged into a mirror dimension where his missing son appears, calling for help. Every hallway is a battlefield, not just against supernatural creatures, but against his own mind. The house doesn't want him dead. It wants him broken. As the hauntings grow stronger, Roger starts reliving his time in Vietnam. We see flashbacks from his squad, the screaming, the chaos, and especially his comrade, Big Ben. Ben's death still haunts Roger. He's begged Roger to end his suffering after his mortality wounded, but Roger couldn't pull the trigger. Now, years later, Ben returns, not as a memory, but as a rotting, reanimated corpse, blaming Roger for his pain. To be honest with you, I thought he was being a soldier from the freaking Iron Maiden, Eddie soldier in, one of those albums covers. But, I thought it was Eddie from Iron Maiden. So, hands off of that thing. This is where House gets brilliant. The supernatural and psychological merge. The ghosts aren't haunting Roger. They are his guilt. Every monster, disoriented, reflection, every haunting image is a piece of himself calling to be its surface. Directed by Steve Miner. Yes, the same mind of Friday the 13th Part 2. This movie blends horror, humor, and heartbreak in a few other ways. The practical effects, peak 80s gore. Slimy, exaggerated, and just gross factor. But it's what's underneath what really gets you. Roger's descent mirrors PTSD perfectly, the isolation, the hallucinations. Hey, it kind of reminds me of Jacob's Ladder. The fear that you passed can literally reach and grab you. The cinematography keeps you guessing. The shadows stretch, colors flicker, just like dying memories. And every creak of that old house sounds like a whisper of a ghost that you thought you were buried. I heard nothing, just saying. House isn't just a haunted house story. It's a study of survival. A soldier surviving war, a father surviving loss, and a man surviving himself. It's weird, wild, and unexpectedly moving. Proof that horror doesn't need to be all blood, guts, and gore. All murder, all guts, all fun, like that awesome, infamous Sam Haines song. It's weird, wild, but amazing. On this Veterans Day, House reminds us that some horrors don't stay on the battlefield. Sometimes they follow you home. My rating, I give this movie 8.5 out of 10. Why? Because it is my childhood and it was amazing. I know that doesn't make sense, but you know what? It was awesome. I loved it. So if you haven't seen House, please take a gander in this awesome movie. Even check out the sequel too. The sequel was phenomenal as well. So I will be doing a double feature maybe later on tonight. I just wonder which one will outdo. You just have to wait and see and find out. And of course, tune in. So remember, sometimes the scariest ghosts aren't the ones that bring with you. They are inside you. Okay, that was whack. I don't know. Roadhouse.